For many, having a child signals the end of life as you know it. And while there's a little human being in its place, the huge adjustment can leave many feeling isolated and lonely. For tips on surviving the shift to parenthood, let's bring in parenting expert Claire Orange. Hi there, Claire.
Hey, Emmy.
Now, you say a baby can be a social magnet, but then things can change.
Absolutely. You know, I think in those early days we would have been there ourselves. You have a little one and people flock to see the baby, and in shopping centres people all love a new baby. Who doesn't love a new baby? But when that dies down, for many women it can be the beginning of a period of loneliness, of feeling quite alone in that motherhood journey.
Now, mothers groups are a blessing for many, but what about those mums who feel they don't quite fit in?
Yeah, and I think that's a reality for lots of women. You know, many of us have come out of the workplace and then go into motherhood and sometimes just not fitting, and it might be down to you might have a bit of social anxiety and not know how to make friends in that group, or you could be the mum who has the child who is either developmentally not where the other children are, and that can also be quite isolating and doesn't help you fit into that mother's group very well.
Loneliness can also come from all sorts of places during motherhood.
Yeah, absolutely, Emmy. And I think before we were talking about coming out of the workplace, and that's certainly a big place that loneliness comes from for two reasons. I think, we'll come out of the workplace and then feel like the things that we're achieving at home, really like, having clean toilets and washing that's hung up, there are no accolades for that, and that can be a lonely place to be. And also sometimes when you have friends who go back to work, or you have friends who are not at the same place in their journey, and their work journey goes on, and yours is centred around a baby, which is beautiful at home, but you're just not at that same place. So that loneliness comes from so many places, and also those parents who have children perhaps with a disability or an early diagnosis. That can be very lonely and isolating for parents as well.
So what are some simple steps to tackle this isolation?
Well, I think it kind of depends on the age of your child. For all of us as mums, one of the best things that you can do is make sure you keep your own identity. It's so easy to become someone's mum or someone's partner, and no one actually uses your name anymore. You're just Tim's mum, and that's lovely, but you need to go somewhere where you have your own identity and maintain that. For mums of younger ones, find a playgroup. They're all over Australia. Go and find somewhere that you can hang out with other mums and other parents. And then school-age children, there's canteens, there's wonderful places that you can volunteer, libraries, cover books, and be with other mums. So find those places where you can join in and have a bit of companionship and connection.
Some great ideas there. Claire Orange, thanks for the advice.
Thanks, Emmy.